Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chak Madash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And a sincere shalom to you elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay, and this is a lesson on these scoffers and scorners and all those who speak against us, man. You know, at the end of the day, they're going to receive judgment. Okay, not just the ones that come on our comment board, okay, but the ones in our day-to-day life, man. You know, the ones that have rejected us more out there on the streets. Okay, the ones that of our people that want to believe in these wayward philosophies of Babylon. Okay, judgment is coming for them, man. All right, judgment is coming for them. This is 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which we've been doing. Okay, which we've been doing. The scriptures say that the Lord has sent his prophets out there daily. Okay, so because we've been on the internet and going out on the streets, okay, for so long now, not us, especially our apostles, okay, forget us, our apostles, you know, what is it, the score is 20 years, right? Apostle Tahar's been out there for over 2 years, okay? Okay, think about that, man. Think about how long he's been out there, and the other apostles and elders and bishops, man. I mean, you got Jake out here that thinks that we're going to be going back and forth on YouTube forever. No, these prophecies are popping off, man. The Lord is getting ready to shut up his the gainsayers and the naysayers. Okay? Continuing on, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Okay, so because these words are written and because they're published throughout the whole earth, you really have no excuse when that time comes for your judgment, man. Okay? Fear not the imaginations against thee, because a lot of these punk asses out here like to ridicule us, right? They like to talk shit. They like to do evil against the prophets. So we can't fear those things, man, because scriptures say, if this counsel be of men, it shall come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, we cannot overthrow it. Right? They cannot overthrow this, man. Because this is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And you Israelites that, or even anyone who's really heard this truth, and you refuse to take it seriously, the Lord is marking you, man. The Lord is marking you. They don't understand what the... Oh, it must have been an ad. Okay. Anyways, that threw me off. 2 Ezra 15:3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Okay, so all those who don't believe, all the jakes that are settled on their lees in Jerusalem, okay, all the people that have persecuted us or caused hell for us, man, all right, they all got a tab to pay. You know, they all got a tab to pay. Those that have persecuted the prophets, you know, may have wronged them, may have put their information out there publicly. Okay, those that came up to the camp and disrupted, those that have tried to have brothers fired from their jobs or had their families broken up or had them arrested or put them out there on the internet and saying all kinds of things falsely. Okay, let me get that. Let me get that. And I gotta keep moving this thing around. Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, shall say all manner of evil against you falsely. Okay, falsely for my sake. And you have that going on all over the place, man. That comes with being in this truth. Okay, people that it is mostly our people that want to ridicule you, talk all kinds of shit about you behind your back for your beliefs. You know? Talk shit about the doctrine. You got guys in Israel that should know better, man. You got one of the big debates right now is the whole grape thing, man. You know, and what is what age a woman should be. You got Israelites teaching that a woman should be of age when she's fucking 25, almost 25 years old, man. That's ridiculous. Okay? That a woman's of marriageable age when she's almost 25 years old. That's ridiculous, man. Anybody that's done any kind of studious work knows that during ancient times, not just in Israel, but all over, okay? When women were young, they were getting married, man, and they were having children. That's been happening, man. That even happens still in certain parts of the world. That was happening to a lot of our grandparents and great-grandparents, man. They were getting married at 13, 14, 15 years old, man. Hell, it was even commonplace in the 1950s and the 1960s, man. You people just are drunk with that Babylon juice. So because you're drunk with that Babylon juice, okay, you can't fathom that you can't fathom how things are truly supposed to be, and it offends you. Okay, so you speak all manner of evil against us falsely. Okay, those that say that we speak too rough, like these fucking bullshit Christians out here. They're speaking all manner of evil against us falsely, man. Making shit up. Okay? Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. So, when you get in that negative energy, brothers, and I'm speaking, pretty much from experience, because any brother who's been in this for a while knows. Okay, we've all faced it. Okay? When you're getting that negative energy, man, that's actually a blessing. And even if it may affect you, whether it's your thoughts, whether it's your situation or whatever, or the things that you have to deal with, making your life tougher. Okay, it's for a better purpose, man. All right? It's for a better purpose, man, because there's a reward behind that. And a lot of times when you go through that kind of shit, you grow. Okay, what do they call it on the internet? A glow up. That's what they call it, a glow up. Okay, but in this truth, we would say that you're growing up in this truth, man. You're growing in the spirit. Okay, back in Matthew 5:12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And those people are going to be put to death, man, for speaking out against us, man. Okay? Let me get that in, what was it, Zechariah 14 and 12? We don't bring it out much these days. Okay. So Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And that great judgment is coming, man. That great judgment is coming. And I don't even need to get into Proverbs, the first chapter, and the 20th verse on down, man. Y'all could read that yourself. I'm sure you've heard it plenty of times. It's been getting brought out a lot recently. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people, okay, that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So all these, anyone who's a scoffer or a scorner in any type of way, okay, and does not accept this truth, primarily you Israelites, right? We're looking at you first and foremost. Okay, you're going to receive that, man. You're going to receive that ultimate judgment. Okay? When this society breaks down, man, the Lord is going to bring all kinds of plagues and pestilences on you, man. And all kinds of sheer terror, man. On this side. Even before you get destroyed, man. He's going to deliver you up to the sword. Okay? A lot of y'all are going to see the loss of children. Okay? And it's going to be a rough time, man. You know, it's going to be a rough time. Even for us, man. You know, even though we prophesy against the 2/3, you know, we're going to be seeing people that are close to us get put to death, man. That may not necessarily be of the 1/3. You know, people in our families, our acquaintances, people we've known our whole lives, man. You know, but you just got to understand that that's just the judgment of the Lord going forth. Because at the end of the day, we are in this flesh. Okay? But hey, we're at the point where if somebody can't get it, we're moving the fuck on, man. We're moving the fuck on to move along. Okay? Okay? These people, they chose not the fear of the Lord, man. If they're not... hey, Yahweh Shai said... hang on, let me get this. Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Let me get that. Oh yeah, it's in red letter. Okay? Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me. Okay, and that includes the prophets, man, because we're the Lord's sheep. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Verse 30 in the NLT. Anyone who isn't with me opposes me, and anyone who isn't working with me is actually working against me. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright? Wow. But hey, back to these scoffers, man. They're going to be getting serious judgment soon. And we could read this whole chapter. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. Know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers. Okay? False accusers, man. Making up all kinds of shit about us, saying that we do things to little girls and all that. Alright? You got a lot of guys that act like we beat on our women. We don't beat on our women, man. You know? Incontinent, fierce despisers of those that are good. Yeah, they assume that because we speak against the behavior of our women in this society that we fucking hate our women, man. We don't hate our women, man. You know? We hate the wickedness that they're doing. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Lovers of the Most High, right? It's what these people do. They want to live and continue in their riotous living with their pleasures, man. Then you get the Israelites that bring that pleasurely mindset, man. That those lusts of the flesh into the truth. Okay? There's no more straddling the fence, man. You gotta pick a side. Okay? They try to find a middle ground between the truth and the world. It doesn't work like that. Having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Okay? In fact, I'm going to jump down. Second Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Okay? And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith which is in Yahweh Shai. And that's really the one of our one of the key points of the ministry at Great Millstone, man. We're focused on salvation and the elect. These other camps, they're not even talking about getting out of here, really. They want to continue going on back and forth here in Babylon, man. All right, we're wise unto salvation. We understand what our purpose is, man. You know, we understand that we endure all things for the elect's sake. It's all really all about the elect, man, and everybody else is just secondary, man. Okay, it's really all about the elect, man. When we do these lessons, we have the elect at the forefront of our thoughts, man. When we do these lessons, at least you should. Okay, at least you should. I'm going to bring out one more scripture. This might be a two-parter. Okay, because really we got the blood off our hands by doing what we're doing. By addressing the parts of the doctrine that we're addressing. By waking our people up, man. Or at least attempting to. Okay? As the scriptures say, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Yeah, when they're getting all manner of hell put on them, man. All right, when they're getting destroyed, when their life is being destroyed, man. When they're suffering unbearable things, man. When the king of terrors is let loose on these fucking people, man. Especially our people, you know. They want to believe every philosophy under the sun. Okay, they want to drink the Babylon Kool-Aid. You know, you give Jake a bunch of tattoos and unlimited pants to sag and yearly update of entertainment. Okay, and blunts and face tattoos, and he'll stick here forever and then cry about and then cry about how bad he has it here, man. Well, you honestly deserve to stay here, man, because you don't want to repent and change your ways. But yet you love that freedom to be wicked. Okay? This is Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me. And that's what we've been doing, man. So if they don't want to get it, Okay, then all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Okay? The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. And the time to pay that tab up is coming very soon, man. It's coming very soon. We're entering the beginning of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, they just made a deal. It's not 100% official yet to reopen the government, and they're gonna knock so-called illegal immigrants off of the healthcare system, man. Okay, they're gonna knock them right out of the healthcare system, man. They're gonna knock them off SNAP and everything. That was part of the agreement. All right, so we'll have to see how that plays out. You know, and ICE is going on a hiring spree, man. They just giving them part of the deal is to give ICE. I forgot the exact total, but they're going to give them a lot of money, man. There's going to be a lot of incentives to work for ICE. Okay, there's going to be big bonuses involved for ICE to hire people, man. They're looking for retired military. They're looking for retired police officers. Okay. But continuing on. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his Well, actually, let me read this. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So we've done our part and gotten the blood off our hands. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Okay? So we've done what we're supposed to do, man. Okay? We've done what we're supposed to do, man. And they're all numbered to the sword, man, just like it says in Isaiah, 65. Okay? Everybody is numbered and marked, whether it's for serious judgment or deliverance. Okay? So with that, I hope you all are edified and informed. Till next time, shalom.